Hi, it's your pals. I've gotten so many comments on how tasty my bagel pizzas are or how tasty they look. And by so many, I mean at least five. Um, so like, why wouldn't I teach you guys how to make a tasty bagel pizza? You know? Why wouldn't I? And my buddy here is wearing a pizza hat for support. So I'm gonna show you how to make the tasty bagel pizzas that I make. And you know, like I just kind of made this recipe up. Like I've been working on it for a while, for like a couple years, just kind of trying to perfect it, make it a way that I like. And I'm gonna be honest with you, um, I haven't made them because I've been telling myself that I'm not allowed to eat them again until I make a video of myself doing it. So I just haven't made them in like at least a month. So I think I kind of forgot some of it. So, you know, this isn't a strict recipe. You can switch it up, make it more for you. You know, it took me a while of experimenting to figure out the perfect pizza bagel recipe because we all know every avid Sabrina fan knows that I'm a big Bagel Bites enthusiast. Obviously, I only eat the triple cheese or cheese. I think it's just cheese. They don't have triple cheese. That's the Totino's pizzas that I'm thinking about. But Bagel Bites are my life. Bagel Bite bath time. Eating Bagel Bites in the bath. That's great. You know, big fan. Highly recommend to everyone someday. So maybe you don't want to eat little ones. Maybe you just want a whole bagel pizza. And it's like, it's the fun of eating a pizza without the effort of having to actually cut it yourself or, you know, stuff. I don't know. When pizza's on a bagel, you can eat it anytime. I'm going to show you how to make a bagel pizza. You saw the ingredients. I have my special pizza plate. You know, add to the mood. Let's get started. I'm going to be using just like one bagel worth of bagel, one divided bagel. And I think that okay, so I was starting this off by taking some original country crock. You know, you can take whatever butter you want. This is spreadable. That makes this easier. I am gonna melt some of it later too, actually, because I'm like, this isn't just like casual snack time. Like, we're really going ham here, you know? So I'm gonna put that aside for later. No judgments. This is a snacky zone, not a nag zone. So I start off with some spreadable butter and a bagel. And I'm going to like line around the edge of the bagel and around like the middle part too. The other one doesn't really have so much of a middle part, but like I like butter, so I'm just gonna like pop some in there. Alexa, tell me some facts about pizza.
The longest continuously operating pizzeria in the U.S. is Papa's Tomato Pies in Trenton, New Jersey.
Hey, represent! Hell yeah! Okay, so next step, I'm going to put sauce on the pizza. I personally don't like a pizza that's too saucy. With these, I feel like maybe I put a little bit more than I'm like expecting to. I don't really know. Like, to me personally, I think that Little Caesars and Domino's both use way too much sauce on a normal pizza. You know how much sauce you like. I'm like using one that's like specifically a pizza sauce right now, but it's like actually got like seasoning in it. But I've used just marinara sauce before too, and that was like pretty decent. But like I said, like it's really an experimental process. You can't just like make it one day and expect to have the best bagel pizza. You honestly have to, you gotta put in the effort. I got really panicky for a second, because I have the sauce right by my laptop, and I just like the smell of it kind of wafted over to me when I opened the can, and I was like, oh no, someone's gonna complain about how strong the sauce smells. They're gonna be upset that I put the sauce too close. Oh god. Okay. I am seeing, by the way, that the sauce and the butter are kind of like mixing on here though. That like it's coming back to me. I know it looks like how it looked when I made my last perfect bagel pizza. So I know that we're on the right track. I try to make it kind of even. You know, you don't want too much sauce in one area. You know, too much sauce, not enough space. Kind of that kind of situation. And I get rid of the rest of the sauce. Sauce. I don't know why it came out like that. This is what we have. Saucy. So then next, I think the next step I remember was that I put like a light, you know, you're making your own pizza. I put like a little bit of garlic powder over the sauce. I kind of sprinkle it on. I'm trying to remember if I like just poured it on directly or if I put it on my hand first. Like I was getting like real fancy when I made this before. I'm gonna do my hand. I'm not normally, I don't take myself that seriously most of the time because I don't really cook that often and most of my food is frozen. But with this, like, you know, because I have to sit on my foot to be the right height and my boots are like squeaking. Anyway, so with this, like, I feel like there's so many other spices and flavors going on, and I'm very prone to shaking with a heavy hand. I like garlic a little bit too much. So be careful if you're me, I suppose. And then, okay, so like I still have some left in my hand, but it's not like a lot, and to me this also like doesn't mean anything, so I kind of just over it, and I'm sure it's fine. Cheese. Mats. I only eat plain cheese pizzas, obviously. So, I just I just dump like half of the bag almost onto my bagels. And you can just kind of go for it. I can't really turn the plate to show you because then I'll spill my cheese everywhere. No. So here we are. Looking good. And the next step is some Italian seasoning. That's what we're gonna do. I go crazy with the basil because I like basil a little too much. I like to go into Walmart or Lowe's or wherever and go into the garden section and I'll see a basil plant and I'll rip the leaves off and just eat them. Like, I mean, maybe it's not as weird to do with like mint or something, but I feel like every time I do that with basil, Ty'll like give me a look like, stop. I won't stop eating the Walmart basil. Basil. We are. Nice, right? Looking pretty snazzy. I think, okay, we're on like the last step, so I do a little bit of salt, just a tad, you know, make it a little salty. And then a little bit of pepper, just cause like, why not? Let's go crazy, right? I only just started being like slightly more okay with pepper, so I'm like putting like 1 or 2 grinds of it on like everything I eat, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm such a chef, and it's like, It's pepper. Everyone's been eating pepper, Sabrina. You're not that special. The last step, I'm going to microwave this butter, and I'm going to kind of drip it all over both of them, kind of like a drizzle, just to like make it like extra tasty. So I'll be right back. So I'm very happy that I paused for the butter, because like I've done this a few times. Like I have like sticks of butter. I could just like melt some of that, but I'm like, why use two different kinds of butter? It usually isn't a problem, but it exploded in my microwave and I had to clean it a little. So good call on the pause. So these are what they're looking like. Pretty good. So I am a firm believer in toaster ovens being superior for cooking anything. And I also keep burping because I'm drinking orange soda and that makes me burp. So I'm gonna put these into the toaster oven. I put them in at 350 on bake, and I don't really time it, I don't think. I just kind of keep an eye on it. I think it takes maybe 10 minutes. I'll time it like while this is happening here, and I'll tell you guys about how long it takes for me to do this. So in other news, I don't know, I've been trying really hard to downsize my closet and everything because I have a bunch of clothes and I don't wear half of them because I don't go anywhere. But I don't know, I had like an Animal Crossing shirt that like, I didn't really like the shirt. Eventually it kind of grew on me. Like I was like, okay, maybe it's kind of cute, but then I was like, I feel like I look like a middle schooler every time I wear this, and that's like maybe not the look I'm going for. But I was like, dude, what if I turn this into a mask? Because I was just thinking, like, you know, I could use a new mask. Like, I feel like I'm wearing the same ones all the time, and they're getting icky because it's been like a year with wearing masks and stuff. So I'm trying to get this hair off before I try to show you. But yeah, we all know that. We all know this Animal Crossing periodic table shirt that you know, Hot Topic has. And I got you boy Stitches in the corner, Chevra's in here, Octavian's here, you know. Oh, and I love this because the way that I did it, I have Isabel on one of the little loopies, and then I'm not really a huge KK Slider fan. He kind of creeps me out, but he's on the other loopy, so pretty cute. I'm not gonna put it on because I just made it and I'm not trying to destroy it. So in all honesty, I feel like this guy's judging me. I kind of stopped paying attention to the time a little bit. I think that the Alexa had a timer for 10 minutes.
For how long?
Alexa, shut up. It's for 10 minutes, but I also don't preheat my toaster oven ever. Good luck. I don't know. Try 10 minutes and then see how it is. Look at my bagel pizzas. I took a picture to throw them in here because I feel like it'll look tastier than just this. But yeah, this is how I remember it being. But that's like the general way to make the perfect bagel pizza. I hope you enjoyed. I know this guy did. Have a good day.